Hey y'all, good evening. It is a wonderful Tuesday, so Temple Tuesday. Another quick video. I want to say hi and shout outs to everybody, especially because I had a great time with my best friend and brother, Luis Jimenez, whom you know it is. Shout out my baby. And this one is going to be about baths. But before we get into that, let me do a little bit of my business and make some cash. You know, gotta get a Happy Meal, y'all. We're extending, surprise, we're extending the Cyber Week sale till Friday. So if you book a half hour between now and Friday, it could be any time, but if you book it and pay for it before Friday, you get a small sample, a sample bottle of any oil that we make. If you book a full hour, you have your choice of either a Juju Wicks candle tin or one of our new Juju Suds soaps, goat's milk and oil soaps. So yes, this is incentive to go and stay local, buy small business, do all that good stuff. And shout outs to all my other small business owners out there who are my sisters. Too many to count, but I'll put links and stuff. But enough of that. Much love and thank you. And again, if there's any questions, before I even go anything, if you had any questions on the material I'm about to touch on, please don't hesitate to give me an FB message, either here at Papa Rose or through Louisiana Curio Shop or through the my email, which is louisianacurioshop@yahoo.com, and check out the website, which is www.louisianacurioshop.com. Now, onto the good stuff that you logged in for, baths. What are baths? Why are baths? Why do you need them? Spiritual baths have been used forever, either to cleanse oneself of negativity or attract something that you want. And it's a simple, actually, thing to do, and you're going to bathe anyway. So it's actively using the powers of earth and water to connect with that cleansing or attracting energy and get that into your life and into your movement. So there are lots of different types of baths. Many people will give you 1,001 different baths you can do. Some baths are made with just perfumes and flower petals and fruits. Some baths are made with, bath salts that you charge up with herbs or charge up with essential oils, what have you. So bath salts, but don't smoke them. And then you have herbal baths. Herbal baths that you can either use with fresh herbs and water, or you can boil up the herbs that are dry. Now, there's a whole lot of different ways to make them. There's also baths that you can make out of stuff that you have around as well. There are baths you can make with lemon juice and coffee and salt to get rid of negativity. And then there's another bath that I was taught back when FNF Botanica, when I had first gotten involved, and God rest everybody's soul. FNF Botanica is no longer there. It was a New Orleans staple. So I tip my hat to them. And one of the ladies there taught me an cleansing bath, which was made from Epsom salt, baking soda, and Dr. Tishner's mouthwash. Now, if you're not from New Orleans or from around here, you don't know what that is. If you do, good on you. But it was a peppermint oil mouthwash. It was very concentrated, so you had to dilute it. So it would be 3 capfuls of that, 3 handfuls of baking soda, and 3 handfuls of Epsom salt. And that was a cleansing. Now come to find out, it has turned into so many different emanations that it's pretty much kind of the same thing. Some people use lavender, some people use peppermint essential, what have you, or boiled up peppermint herb. But the thing is that peppermint's a cleansing and blessing herb. The Epsom salt draws out toxicity, and of course it's going to draw out spiritual toxicity. And the baking soda balances pH and also balances things for you. That's a simple cleansing bath. And like I said, it's been around for a while. Now, I made notes, y'all. I'm trying to be, involved and be professional. Then you have herbal baths. This is an herbal bath. Now, it's a fresh herb bath. I like using fresh herbs. So you can use, what I did here was a little basil, a little peppermint. Again, peppermint, love it. A little marjoram. And there were other herbs in this one, but you can use a simple one of that and take the fresh leaves and put them in water and sort of like rip them in the water and act like you're stringing out clothes and getting the essence and the juices of the herbs into the water and mixing it with a little perfume, sometimes with perfumes, like I said. And then you have that bath there. Now, the technical thing is how? Well, what herbs are used, or you can boil them up, like I said, boil them up. And after they're done, you have your water. What do you do then? There are two types of ways to do it. You can either pour it into a half a tub of warm water and soak there and get yourself a little white rag and either draw upward to attract in your bath and pray, or take that white rag and go downward if it's a cleansing bath to get rid of negativity. And then at least dunk yourself under 3 times. Now, there's the other older way, which is to take the whole, I'm having a Spanish moment where I forget what palangana means, basin, and pour it over your body, praying. Now, here's the big thing. Not only is it just throw some water on you, because for that you can go outside and get wet in the rain, which is actually a bath in itself, but that's for later. You're praying while you're doing this. You're asking the spirit of the herbs, the spirit of water, your own guardian spirits, the creator spirit, the spirit of earth, to help you cleanse or help you bring the things you need in your life, to bring these things closer. And of course, always have a candle and incense going for your spirits to bring that energy to you. And you keep doing your bath and you pray. Now, another thing is, why? How many do you take? Some people tell you take 1 bath. Some people take 13 baths, depending on what the object of your bathing is. Sometimes just 1 is enough weekly. And I tell people all the time, at least do a salt bath, like the one I mentioned before, once a week. And when I was talking to my brother Lewis, he told me, we were talking, it's like we don't take care of ourselves enough. And bathing should be a part of our regimen. Cleansing baths as well as attraction baths. Like I said, flowers, honey, perfume, water, or sweet herbs boiled up, or again, like that, fresh herbs and water, sweet herbs that attract, weekly as well, because you want to clean yourself, but you also want to bring the good stuff into your life and keep it that way. And I think that's a part of spiritual maintenance that we all need to take care of and do. So I hope this was informative. I hope this was cool. It ran a little bit, but thanks for hanging out with me. Again, if any questions, get me here, get on Facebook, get me on the website, get me on the email, and get back with me if you're interested in the sale that's going on to the 30th. Till then, happy bathing, much good love, peace, and roots. Later.